Hardcore Nation? It's Hardcore Christopher here, and Wrestling for Fans laid down a challenge to put ECW against WCW, Eric Bischoff versus Paul Heyman. In order to do this, I'm going to do 5 matchups. It's going to be Sting versus Rob Van Dam. That first. Sting versus Rob Van Dam. I don't know.
No, like, I was going to take a look at my bed.
After I get done. Sting versus Rob Van Dam. Rob has the speed advantage, but Sting at that time would have way more experience than Rob Van Dam would ever have. Scorpion Deathlock. And you have the Scorpion Death Drop. You also have the Stinger Splash. Meanwhile, Rob Van Dam has the 5-star Frog Splash, the split leg moonsault. I'm going to give the match to Rob Van Dam, mainly because if he can outmaneuver Rob Van Dam, Rob Van Dam. If he can outmaneuver Sting, excuse me. The longer the match goes, the longer the match will go in Rob Van Dam's favor. So, Sting loses. So that's ECW 1, WCW 0. This should be an interesting one. Match number 2 will be Dean Malenko versus the human suplex machine, Taz. I'm going with Dean, the man of 1,000 holds. Mainly because even though Taz can suplex and probably lock in the Taz mission, Dean Malenko just has so many ways of locking in a hold on you. It's actually pretty scary when you think about it. Because all of a sudden Taz could lock in the Taz mission, then Dean could somehow counter out of it and put him like in a crossface. So I'm giving the match to Dean Malenko. WCW 1, ECW 1. This should be interesting. Match number 3 is, of course, the innovator of violence, Tommy Dreamer, versus Raven. Well, I'm gonna put Raven in WCW. to make it interesting, let's go with ECW rules, which means the only way to win is by pinfall or submission. No countouts. No disqualifications. Ooh. I think I'm actually gonna go out on a limb and say Raven, because Raven has had a lot of experience in Extreme Rules matches. And if you can count, and plus, him and Tommy Dreamer have faced off against each other so many times. They probably know what's going to happen before Tommy or Raven even know what they're going to do next. So out on a limb here, I'm going to hesitantly say Raven. Match number 4 is going to be 2 high flyers. Rey Mysterio and the homicidal, genocidal, suicidal, death-defying Sabu. Sabu. Don't get me wrong. Rey is a great luchador. But Sabu is just way too unpredictable. Too unpredictable. I think I think the match would come down to Rey going for a sit-out senton, Sabu dodging it and hitting Air Sabu on Rey. So let's see. Right now the score is tied, so it just comes down to the 5th match. The 5th match is going to be Mike Awesome versus Goldberg. Goldberg because Goldberg at that time was just a monster, spearing and jackhammering through everyone. So spear, jackhammer, there is no competition when you put Goldberg. Wait, I just said Kevin Nash, didn't I? Okay. Let me redo the 5th match because I lost track. No, I said Mike Awesome. Okay. Forget what I just said. Maybe Mike Awesome hits an awesome bomb, but Goldberg no sells it. Spear, jackhammer, 1, 2, 3. That is it. So with the scoreboard pretty even, but with WCW ending up coming out on top. There's my response. Wrestling for fans. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I'll be waiting to hear from you. I'm Hardcore Christopher. Keep it up, everyone.